Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent, we will discuss about technical writing styles in this lecture. If there will be any distortion or technical issue, please raise your hand and let me know. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Style, there are different types of technical writing styles, and we should know about that so we can specifically arrange our data accordingly. So what is the basic theme and definition of technical writing? Technical writing is the presentation of information that helps the reader to solve a particular problem. Okay, after that we have another definition, or you can say more simple, in more simple words, technical writing is used in proposals, manuals, web pages, lab reports, newsletters, research articles, reviews, and different types of professional documents. Technical writing is used to officially or professionally communicate the information to your management, your supervisor, your employees, or your seniors or juniors or your students. Technical writing can be considered the conduit between people who know technology and those who use it. So there are different key concept of technical writing. First one is you should know about your audience, that whom you are going to intend, or you are going to represent your report, or you are going to show or want to communicate. Number two, you should know or understand the goal of the document you are going to summarize, and what in actual the audience want from that document. Number three, you have to follow the pyramid of writing method. And what in actual is pyramid? If you this concept is the same from the pyramid of Egypt, that is like you can say cone shaped, and you have to follow that one for your write up. At four number, use clear, professional, concise language for documentation of that specific report. Try to minimize the grammatical and linguistic errors. And after that, the fifth one, we have to prepare the draft and then read it again and again to minimize all the possible mistakes, and then finally present that documented copy to your audience. So what is the basic technical writing? There are three different information, like first of all instruct, then inform, then perform or persuade, you can say. And in all that there is a similar one common thing, that is purpose. Why you are going to instruct, inform and perform? So your purpose should be same for that technical writing. After that, how we can recognize that technical writing? It should be simple, clear, straightforward, and the facts should be expressed in proper professional way. And there should be evidence of that facts. You should have to cite or give reference if you are using any literature, or if you have any graphs, you have to explain from where you generated that graphs and from where the data came. It should be simple, the words should be simple so everyone can understand easily, clear. The theme or the message you want to give should be very clear and straightforward in the report. There are different four different methods of writing: summary, background, four different portion in your writing: summary, background, discussion and action, or you can say outcome, conclusion or future prospects. A summary is considered the most important information Abstract, you can also say it abstract. It is of one page or two paragraph that in actual summarize your all the efforts, all the report in one page. If a person don't have much time to read the to read all the pages of that report, if they suppose the report is of 10 or 20 pages, so then you only the person will only read the summary. So you can say the summary is in actual the extract of your report. It explain the audience or the reader that what is in actual discussed in that report, or what is the main theme of that report. After that we have another section that is background, that answers all the basic questions about that report, that why we generate that report, what was the problem statement, how we perform that, and how many needs it will be fulfilled by this specific report. In background you have to summarize all that, how much previous work has been done on that specific topic or subject, and how much improvement you made in that. After that we have discussion section. In discussion section, every every item or presented data should be discussed in a proper way, so a person can understand what in actual you perform on that. So the outcome in general, the statement of results, and any recommendations or future prospects or conclusion or extract you made by that report or by the effort of that work. So depending on the type of document, there may be additional levels of necessary information, depends on the nature of that report you are going to write. Like if you are going to write a research article, then you have to write the abstract, keywords, introduction, methodology, results, discussion, conclusion, references, bibliography. So it all depends on the nature of your report. However, in general, we have four major parts. First one is known as summary, that in actual has the extract of all the report. After that we have background, that specifically have the basic knowledge or answers and questions about that specific topic. Then discussion, that section specifically discussed all the specific needs and portions and points. And then we have outcome or action or future prospects or conclusion, that summarizes everything in a recommendation or conclusive or logical way. So know your intended audience should be very important for is very important for technical writing. Readers, these all 4 points are interconnected with each other. Like number one, readers will fall into 1 to 4 categories, that are experts, technicians, laymen, the persons from the specific domain, or the person from that even don't know anything about your specific domain. So after that, or at the second number, the audience, for the audience you should know that who are your readers, and what they demands, and what are their you can say knowledge level, how responsible they are, how many responsibilities they have, are they going to understand your report. So your report should be very simple and concise, so everyone can understand, especially the layman. And that you also have to be in your mind that what in actual the audience wants from you, or reader wants from you, about that report on that specific subject you choose for the work. So you should be very clear about that. Doesn't mean that you are working on A and you are presenting about the B. So you should be very careful about that, that what audience wants from you for that specific report, and how that information can be used for further work, and what will be the benefits of that report to the readers and the audience. So the most important points are which type of language and tone you have to use. Tone is created by the language the writer chooses for the audience. Tone is used to persuasive, needs to be suitable for the specific subject, and action voice sets a decisive tone. And after, for language should be very specific, professional, and without mistakes, specifically grammatical and linguistic mistakes. And language needs to be concise, and everyone can understand easily. Don't try to use complex words or terminologies that a layman cannot understand, or if there is a need to present or write the specific terminology, try to define it in a simple way in 1 to 2 lines, so the layman can understand it very well. And this will be very helpful for a good report, that the language should be very clear, concise, and easy to understand for the audience. So these 10 points are very much important for technical writing. If you will follow these points, then your report will be much better for the reader and the audience, and also for you. First one, it should be simple and clear. We discussed about that all. I think we discussed all the points. However, we just summarize here to understand. Second one, organization has to be proper. The data should be organized properly and professionally and in a flow that if a person read it, he can understand the whole story. Correct sentence construction should be right and proper. Word chosen should be technical and direct. Sentence construction in technical writing is very much important, and the sentence should be in if you are writing drafting a scientific report, then your words should be, your sentence should be scientific, not like essay writing. Or if you are just drafting a legal report or legal drafting, then it should be accordingly, not like essay writing. Or if you are writing about essay or a simple, then it can be an essay writing. Avoid negative sentences, avoid loading words and phrases. The tone in technical writing be kept neutral. The writer should avoid circumlocution, and it should be kept simple to for the audience and readers to understand and absorb the information you want to communicate or transfer. So what are the technical writing basics? Technical writing requires transparency of expression and straightforward of the language, or concise simple language. Technical writing also needs to recognize the overall objective of that document, that why you are going to some draft that document, and what is the main goal, and goal should be fulfilled in the report. A writer must have knowledge of the intended audience. Documents must include certain key concepts so the information can be easily understood by the intenders or intended readers or your audience. Technical rewriting is a solution, should be solution based. Like in last, you have a specific conclusion, logical conclusion, so that a reader can gain something from your report and and should conclude the report. You should conclude the report in last, so a reader can gain a message from that report instead of just information. So there are four basic types of technical writing. First one, technical information, business writing, user documentation, requirements for a position. So it depends, also depends on the need of your writing, that what you are going to draft, and you have to draft accordingly. So that was the basics we discuss about technical writing, and what is the theme of technical writing, why we have to write technically, what point we should follow for technical writings. The main are organizing of data professionally, language. The most important point is language, how you are presenting your data, how you are presenting your report, and how professionally you organize the report. What is the main objective of the report, is it fulfilling in your report or not? So if anyone has any question, please. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining.